Greetings, citizen. This is JLC coming to you from the Captain's Bridge with another episode of Watch Me Fail, my free-to-play Hearthstone series. I have two open quests which coincide perfectly, because we have to win 5 games with Mage, Shaman or Warlock. So 5 wins with Shaman, we clear both quests. And I did something off camera. I almost finished my evolve-shaman deck. You'll see the deck list, of course, while I'll play, but I want to show you guys beforehand. The idea is, of course, to play minions that have a beneficial effect for me immediately. Best thing is if they summon a minion like the Tidehunter or the Tusker Totemic and then evolve them. Even better is when I attack once with them and then evolve them, because then I get even more value. This deck is all about the value. Of course, the Nerubian Prophet and the Thing from Below should be played on discount and then evolved, because they still evolve into a 7 cost minion once they are evolved, which is quite nice. I tested it out a little bit. I climbed a few ranks. What this deck lacks at the moment is healing. The thing you would want is one of the new legendaries. Where is it? There he is. Halaziel the Ascended. Whenever a spell deals damage, I restore that much health. So the idea is, if I have, if I'm missing a lot of health, play Halaziel, play something like Lightning Storm or Elemental Destruction, and gain a shit ton of health. That was not possible yet. I was thinking about including a healing wave, but I instead included 2 things from below. Before I said from above, right? I was thinking Overwatch there. So far, this deck didn't do so bad. It's hella fun to play. I'm thinking about removing 1 Sentinel, so you could say this deck is not completely refined yet, but it works already quite well. So that is why I am optimistic that we can do the 5 wins with it in this episode. Maybe we have to split it into 2, but I still think that we can do this quite nicely. So let's jump in with Darwin Shaman. We call him nicely a Malfurion. As you can see, I climbed some ranks. We are rank 12 at the moment, which means that the enemies are a lot smarter. Jewel Scarab is not a bad card to keep around at the beginning. I think we can skip the hacks. Maybe not, but we'll see. We get some good cards. Now I'm thinking about not coining out the Jewel Scarab. I think we won't do that. Well, maybe we should have kept the hex.
Do you hear its call?
That might be a problem.
Listen closely.
The worst thing that can happen to a evolve shaman is when you get nothing to evolve. Do we coin out the Scarab? No. We don't. It's a very, very strong turn for him to be able to throw out the Twilight Elder, because it will be some time before I'm able to do something about it. Now we coin out, yes, very nice. Tusker Totemic not only helps us develop a lot of minions, but also helps us reducing the cost of Thing from Below, which is very important. Of course, he will clear out the totem. And he has another Twilight Elder. So when he drops Cthulhu on us, we have we have lost, essentially. That is quite nice, though. Problem is, he could attack... He could clear us out without losing one Twilight Elder, so we will attack his face. And drop the thing from below on the next turn. That seems quite reasonable. So now... Wow. Very powerful. We will be able to clear out one Twilight Elder, which is good. Of course, doing something like Wrath on the beast is now very cool, because then he can hero power it down and we have a big problem. I think on the next turn we maybe do swipe is also not good, but at least he has to sacrifice his second elder. I think we will develop minions now. Feral Spirit seems very nice because we can clear our overload crystals with the Sentinel on the next turn. A Flame Tongue Totem would be very cool now. Yeah, it gets both. 4/6 with charge. Not quite the thing we were hoping for. And then he does hit our face. Yes, that could help us. We will overload for 5, so we can do that. We should do that right now. Yes, do this, throw out the Prophet, and be able to unlock the crystals with the Sentinel next turn, which is pretty cool. Might have saved our neck there, but there's still the Cthulhu problem. And we can't even attack with this guy. So, should we stay on curve here? Should we clear it out? That's a question I don't know the answer to. But I think I'd rather draw a card here. There's the Flame Tongue Totem. So maybe we can get some favorable trades now. So far we were trying to survive. The swipe stings. I think we will do this guy now. Wow, that was kinda greedy. So or we do this. That is 7. Yeah, 7. And develop a taunt. When we can develop a nice 7-cost minion next turn with attack and then Master of Evolution.
I have no time for games.
Or, wow, we just do this. Should have attacked first and then do the Onyxia. That's a good evolve. If it comes to that. Draws 2 cards. We need to clear some stuff here. So... clear this guy. Clear one of them with this. Do this. Do that. Hit him. I think we throw out the Prophet and then evolve. What we got? Deathwing. And a War Golem. So we are kind of threatening lethal here. Looks not bad. Of course, if he drops Cthulhu now, it might be a problem. But it looks like he's fishing for an answer. So we might have won. Yeah, he's fishing. We saw 2 swipes. Looks good. Yeah, that won't help you. And with 1 mana he can't save himself.
I concede.
That's the first victory. Warlock.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be
Ooh.
mine for Doomhammer.
So 2, 3. I think 2 Nerubians are too much though. I'd rather have an evolve. Or a Tuscarora Totemic or something, but 2, 3 isn't bad. So maybe we just press the button on 4, but we'll see what we get with this guy. If this is Zoolock, which it now very, very, very likely is, we might have a problem. Because... I think... what do we have for battle cries? Discover the 3-cost card, summon something. I think we'll take the battle cry. Might scare him a little bit. The thing is, I have struggled in the past against Zoolock a lot. And he's off to a very good start. I think we drop Bran here. Yes.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Of course, he doesn't know that we don't really have a good battle cry minion to be played. But we want some beneficial traits. If he is a lucky Zoolock, he just drops the Gang Boss and goes for the face. This is also a very good trait for him. I hope for the taunt here. We get the spell damage. If Knife Juggler dies, I think we play the Azure Drake. If Knife Juggler doesn't die, I think we play the Thing from Below. If my minions survive, we would play Evolve. But it's unlikely that he lets them survive. I wonder what he's thinking about. There's the Imp Gang Boss. Wow, that was a big mistake. Big, big, big mistake. Why are you not pressing this button? Do you want to annoy me? Okay, so clearly we do this. And we should at least press this button. And then do this thingy. Again. Again with Baron Geddon. Are you shitting me? I always get this sucker. And it's really bad for us because he gets to summon minions from that. The other thing is, And we got Nat the Dark Fisher. Haven't seen this guy yet. I would really love to hear his attack sound though, but it's unlikely. Maybe Baron Geddon works out for us this time. Maybe. Should be his priority target. Wow. I don't get it. If he can't kill it... wow. Yeah, don't know what to say here. So... we just... draw, I think. Yeah, let's draw. Of course, we need to clear out this guy a little bit. Everything else dies. Should we do this? I caught one. I think we should do it because then his board is empty. Seems okay. So we will trade. What are you doing, mate? We trade into this guy. We get a thing. Let's do it. Oh, that was stupid. Oops. Should have attacked first. Floated 7 face damage there. Hope that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. But he is reaching now, that's for certain. Yeah, they all die. So how much damage can we do? We do this. 7, 9. He almost... No, we can shoot him. Why don't we shoot him? End it right here. Second victory. I have to watch my lethal. Baron Geddon came through. Nice. Before I was almost at the point where I had a full board of not that strong minions, and then Baron Geddon showed up and killed my complete board after I evolved. Which is one of the worst things that can happen. The other thing is you get a Doomsayer, and your opponent just has to wait, sit his turn out, and your whole new fancy board dies. However, now that we have our second victory, let's go on and try a third one. Another possible Zoolock. Starting off with an evolve is not bad. But I don't want... Do I want to start off with a Sentinel? It is a gamble, but I will toss it. Risking exactly this, that I don't get something to play early on. There is a Scarab though, that's not bad. Of course, Scarab struggles against almost everything that he can put out. So this is Zoolock, with a rather weak start. Oh, Mana Tide. Yes, please. Yes, please. Reduces the cost of thing from below, doesn't die to anything on his current board. Sorry. And draws us a card, which is pretty nice. Of course, now he is able to kill the totem, but that's alright. Because I got it for free, I accept it. On turn 4, I think we play Bilefin Totem. Or maybe we just try for some spell damage. Wow, he grants us another card? No, he doesn't. So we should try to punish him now. Or we punish him next turn. How much damage is that to our face? 6... 10 damage. I don't like 10 damage. He doesn't die, that's a shame. That is a shame. Yeah. Elemental destruction. But I'd rather just do this right now. Should I go for a cheap evolve? I think I have to be a little bit more greedy with him. Now we should get, should punish him. Yeah, we shall punish him and hope this guy dies. Almost certainly do this. Perfect. But now something comes into play that I mentioned earlier. We don't have a heal, which is really, really bad for us at this point in the game. So next turn, I think attack Master of Evolution, the Nerubian. Yikes. Okay. That is good. So we hex this guy. Hold on. Let's attack first, not make the same mistake again. So we kill that off. Kill that off. Hex this guy. And then we taunt up. Positioning us very well. We might not even have to evolve.
Buying or selling.
One cost card. Soulfire would suck. Corruption would be not good. But so far it looks quite good for us. Four more guys, so we need to clear some... Oh, that sucks. Goodbye everything. Should we do something else first? No. And then he conceded. We were lucky that we got 3 board clears. In fact, all of our board clears. The stars were buggy there. Because otherwise we most certainly would have lost. But that's 3 victories in a row. I think you can see what this deck has to offer. Let's go for... Try for number 4. Let's not get cocky. Fancy Warrior. Warrior might also be a problem because he can just survive so much we can do. I think we won't need the hex, but we'll keep the evolve. Maybe do a cheap evolve. Again, not the best starting hand. The perfect starting hand includes Bilefin, evolve, and Nerubian Prophet, because you have turn 2 Bilefin, turn 3 Nerubian, turn 4 maybe Evolve, and that's really something. There is the Prophet. Perfect. Zoned. Let's see if he clears it out. If he doesn't, we'll buff it up with Flame Tongue and hit his face. If I were him, I would just press the button. But he clears it. Interesting. Maybe he saw that coming. Didn't want to eat the damage. But that's fine, because we get another taunt and we get more discount of our thing. That thing right there. Maybe we can make the dream happen with Nerubian next turn and then Think from Below Evolve, but it's rather unlikely that he lets us do that. If he doesn't attack, I am inclined to play the Flame Tongue Totem.
Let the pain speak to me.
Let's see if it attacks. Does not attack. So I will play Flame Tongue. Flame Tongue and Scarab. Raid Leader might work. But Raging Worm might also profit a lot from getting evolved after he attacked 2 times with Wind Fury. Let's try Raging Worgen. And let's reduce his armor. Plays it very nicely. But we get to kill his Scarab. Yeah, with our Scarab we get to kill his Acolyte, which is also alright. Or not. But that's fine. I think we do Nerubian Totem. I don't know. He will possess something that we want to hex, like Sylvanas, for example. So we will hold on to that. I must admit, I haven't fared that well against warriors so far. I really had some trouble with them, because they can just easily get rid of our minions before we can do something with them. Like he did so far. He profited from our minions so far, and we really couldn't do something about it, and couldn't do something to him at that.
My blade be thirsty.
Again, a very powerful play. Did that just move?
I gotta move.
Interesting. Very nicely done. So this, of course, is worth a hex. And then we should do this guy. Do we evolve him now? No, because he has the opportunity, or there is the possibility of attack into. Nicely done, sir. I so want a board clear right now. I so do want a board clear. There's the possibility of attack into execute, which I don't want right now. What would be funny if we could evolve this guy into Baron Geddon right now. That would be sweet. And I might want to do that. That's 5, so there goes that idea. How do we do this? I think we just do this guy, see what pops out. Nothing of interest. Could evolve this thing, that thing. Or we just throw out the Worgen. Should have considered that earlier. Do I evolve now with 3 minions on the board? Yes, I do. That's not a bad thing to get. Not the best things, of course, but that's something. We played a lot of cards though, and he will still draw more cards. Which is somewhat of a problem. Because Warrior doesn't care if he is far ahead with armor. What is this deck? And what is he planning to do? Clears out that. Yeah, you gotta move, boy. Oh, I so want a board clear right now. Okay. So we clear one. Throw out this guy. Evolve her. Not bad. Kinda works. He's still ahead though, I would say. I don't know why he did that. Oh, because he wanted to damage himself. I get it. So, if I could get elemental destruction, that would be sweet.
Armor made to fit.
Now this has to die. This has to die very soon. Should clear this guy out. Good thing is this dies now. Or hit my face. I wouldn't do that if I were you though. Okay. That is sweet. That is very sweet.
Elements guide me.
Do I give him the 2 armor? I think so. Problem is then I lose that. I would rather I use a hex. Yeah, why not? Kill this. Kill that. Hex this. And call it a day. He still has 1 armor smith and 1 patron. And we are running out of options.
I can wait no longer.
Yikes. Please hit my face. That would be very stupid. He got that. Okay, I can clear out this guy, but then take 10 face damage. No, I can't. I still have this guy in my way.
Elements guide me.
I will not show him the elemental. If I had gotten a second taunt, this would have been very good. But this way it's not that nice. We've seen 2 whirlwinds, right? Yes. So he has... certainly he has one... Oh. Forgot about that. Yeah, now we need elemental destruction. We really do. Please, God. Nope. Do we survive the next turn? Surely not. If we get a taunt, it doesn't even save us. So we just hit our own face and concede. Too bad, but 4 in a row would have been very presumptuous. But you can see the weakness of this deck. When we don't get to evolve the minions, get value out of the minions that we got before they get deleted, before we can do anything, we have a big problem. Because then we are very vulnerable to board clears, as you saw.